So we've started trekking in the Tatra mountains. We've come up to Kościelec and we're following the yellow trail up to Murowaniec Hostel, and from there we're going to head up towards Czarny Staw, the Black Lake, and then we're going to go up to Mount Kościelec if all possible. It's an absolutely beautiful day to be on the trail. There's quite a few people out here because of that, and it's going to take a few hours to get up there, but so far so good.
Nice little bus. I'm not wearing a mask, but I don't think anyone else is either. But you're so nice with the driver. He stopped on the blimmin' pedestrian crossing. Lee had waved him, and all really good. So it's about a 10-minute bus ride, if that.
Pretty easy, yeah.
Yeah, and there's the cable car up there, but you've got these very good signs.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go on.
The cable car takes you up to the top of the mountain.
Oh wow.
And that's the ski slopes run down from there.
Yeah.
But we're going to head up the valley. There's a hostel here. Gasienicowa Orla.
It's a hostel, yeah.
And then up, I think this way really, we're going to the lake up here, that's Swinica, and we're going up to the peak to the left.
We were queuing, look at that. Now, absolutely nobody. It seems to be split. Half the people seem to be going the blue trail and the other half up here the yellow trail.
There's also a warning sign for bears, although it's very rare you will see any. Apparently even up on the remote hikes up to Rysy and the mountain tops, people rarely see them, but they do warn you just in case.
Wow, oh my word. Because remember, the Tatras are in the Carpathian mountain range.
Bear country. Ooh.
So this is Edward, the Chief Park Ranger for the Tatra Mountains, and we just asked when he last saw a bear, and he said, oh, he's so lovely. He said he saw a bear here, like 200 meters away, a week ago. So yep, they do come in that close.
Troubles with views like these, keep stopping for photos because it is so beautiful. It's getting steep and tough here, so I think it might be time to sit in the shade a little bit and enjoy the beautiful scenery. How you going, Mandy?
Good.
Good.
That I might be going off the path, but hey.
Time for a sit down. Lovely shade.
So we've just come up the yellow path. Saying it's also an hour back down the blue path, and the hut, hostel, with a cafe, etc. 30 minutes away. Wow, that's the blue walk. I think we're going back that way, but oh, I don't know actually. I really don't like ridges.
Straight ahead. Past the hostel, Murowaniec Hostel, because it's just too crowded down there, and we're going to carry on walking up this lovely trail, and we're about 15 minutes away now from the lake for lunch. Czarny Staw this way. So after 3 hours and 20 minutes of walking, we've made it to Czarny Staw, and it's glistening in the beautiful afternoon sun. The peaks that surround, and there's plenty of people around. We are now going to try and find a picnic spot. Fortunately there's no shade. On a day like this you could really do with some. We'll just try and find a nice quiet spot somewhere. This place is impressive, but it's a bit hot to hang around. So I'm just going to go back to the hostel, and I am going to attempt Kościelec. Let's see. It'll be about an hour and a half of hardcore hiking up this route. I'll see how I go. Hiking up the steep path to Cab. So far so good. Made it up to the top of the first ridge, and I've got to look down the other side now to some of the lakes on the other side. There's a cable car in the middle there, heading up to the cable car station at the top. That's Capriesi Versh, and then the ridge line is the border with Slovakia, and I'm going to be joining it further up the top if I make it up to Kościoł, which is ahead of me. And I made it to the top of Cab in half an hour, so that's good. And it's supposed to be another 50 minutes to the top of Kościoł, which I think I'm going to try it because there's no clouds over it yet. That's what it looks like. There we go, that's the hike. It's not too bad from here, I don't think. Worth it for the views. Definitely.
Okay.
Sign says Kościoł, 50 minutes. Getting steep now, climbing and scrambling. This is a tricky bit around here. I kind of had to go on all fours on this guy, making it easy. It's getting a bit steeper and a bit more complicated now. This last bit is not hiking, it's definitely climbing. I'm going to scramble up this bit. I'm almost there. I've made it to the summit of Kościelec. A bit of a scramble the last bit. Got up here by 3:10, so that was about what I expected, about 50 minutes from Cab. And a lot of people going down. They've normally all gone up here, and there's a lot of people who hike up here earlier on, and most of them have left now. It's just me and about 4 climbers around to me, and I'll show you them and the views. Here we are. That is looking over towards Capriesi Versh, the top of the cable car, and the ridge along there is the border Slovakia on the other side of that ridge. And this is the summit above the snow. Just me and the climbers. They've all got helmets on. Fair play to them. And looking across the ridge line to Spinnaker in front of me. Might attempt that later in the week if I get a chance, if the weather's good. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this beautiful scenery. Well worth the climb. This is about as close to the edge as I'm going to go to get the view back down to the lake below where I was before. Czarny Staw. I was mistaken. This one is Svinica, and I think the footpath, the Zavrat Saddle is down there, the way people can hike up. Apparently it's closed, don't know if it's too dangerous now, but beautiful view up here, so I'm going to hang around a bit longer. Just love it. Can't believe that that is Slovakia over there. Wow. It's 10:04, it's time to head down. I think I'm going to follow the climbers because they know the best routes. What an amazing place to hang out for a while. Now this bit is coming down from the summit. Really got to watch you step down that way. That's where we had lunch, down at the bottom of the Czarny Staw, and this was the route I took up. Wow, it seems a lot easier going down. I think when you know the route you're taking, the steps you're taking, you're just way more confident. The bit about this section is, do you go down forwards or backwards? I think it's backwards. It took over 30 minutes to get down from Kościoł to Cab, which is a bit longer than I imagined. The descent is still pretty hard because you've got to go over down a lot of rocks and stuff. So I'm on Cab now. I'm going to whiz down here, down to the lake, and then back to the hostel where Mandy's waiting. I said I'd be back by 5. It's 4:30 now, so Probably going to be a bit late. I don't know if she's going to be worried and calling for mountain rescue or not. Let's see, shall we? I've just rocked back at the Vaniec hostel. It's buzzing. I'm exhausted. It's 5:10 and 10 minutes later than I said I would be to meet Mandy. See if I can find her wherever she is amongst the crowd and see how much she was worried about me. Ah, here she is, over here. So she was ready to send out the mountain rescue. Only 10 minutes late. Hey darling.
Hey darling.
Were you worried?
No.
No?
No.
Good.
Cold.
Sitting in the shade reading the book. Nice.
Yeah, enjoying the serenity.
With a long walk back we come to the junction with the yellow path one way and the blue path the other way. I can hardly speak. Along the ridge.
And the group in front of us just then, one guy's peeled off and is taking this way, and the other 4 are going the
They're all
yellow.
shot in the dark. We came up the yellow one. We'll head down the blue one, yeah? Mandy's really keen to go along that ridge.
No, I might be on my bum half of it, but oh well.
The thing about this trail is it's whole new views because we walked up the other valley, so interesting to see.
Yeah, so the path is now lovely, wide, tiny little bit of gravel on top but not much. Trees are looking a bit dead, there's a view over that way. But yeah, I'm quite liking this. I think in some ways it's a better way to walk down. There's not all the jarring on the knees, jumping from stone to stone.
Feels like we've come about 50 miles. Uphill.
Oh, but yeah, that's amazing. So close, so close. Oh, brilliant, the hut. So excited. All I'm dreaming of is here, pierogi and beer. It's going to be brilliant. And brilliant. Back at the hut, back at the river. It's, wow, 7:15. Okay.
Yep.
So
What a day, eh?
what a day. Considering we entered the park at
9:30.
wow, that's a huge day.
Got your 6 waddies worth.
Definitely,
Good
6
value for money.
zloty, well
day out.
spent. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Excellent, there's a bus ready and waiting.
So job done, we are back in Zakopane. We got back down from the mountains at 7:30, so we've been up there for 10 hours. Not bad for a 6 watty day out. Got the bus back, it was 4 coming back for some reason.
Yeah.
It was 3 going there, but 4 back, very easy. They just whiz you straight back to Zakopane. And now I'm absolutely exhausted and we're going to go and get beer and pierogi to celebrate because hey, we're in Poland and we just had a fantastic day in the mountains, so all good. Main thing is I've got really sunburned. Beautiful sunny day, so if you're going to go up there, get some sunblock on, wear a hat and take plenty of water. A litre wasn't enough for me, but other than that, all good.